Good morning, good morning. How y'all doing, baby? I'm still surviving, struggling and surviving. That's what I'm doing. But I'm making it, and I'm not giving up. I got to keep on moving. That's the way this story goes. Y'all come on in. I was trying to go down there to the computer and do my live from the computer this morning. But y'all remember, last night they done started closing up the business room and everything except for the weight room due to folks that can't do right. They can't do right folks. Want to have marijuana parties and stuff out in the open. I don't get that. These new children these late days, I just don't understand. I don't. They too bold. They saying do anything. Most disrespectful folks you ever met in your life too. Y'all come on in. I'm trying to get myself together. Look like the more I try, the harder it gets. That's all right. I ain't stopping. Okay. I got it going on. Okay. What we talking about this morning? I had a good night's rest. I hope y'all had a good night's rest. Happy holidays, first of all. Y'all come on in. Let's chat for a little while. And y'all know I got a agenda today. It's already off, but it's okay. I was going to get up this morning, go down to the computer room, then thought about it. It ain't open yet. So much for that. Then I was going to go over to Discount Tires. I said, I don't feel like sitting over there at no Discount Tires early this morning. So I don't feel like it. I just don't feel like it. I don't quite have my voice back yet. My chest is a little bit sore this morning. And it's probably from all the exercises that I had to use yesterday trying to pass my physical using muscles that I hadn't used before. Okay, so that's all good too. That means that you got something done yesterday that you should have been doing all the time and you wouldn't be sore this morning. So now you need to keep it up. That's all that's telling me. Let me get my glasses on so I can see you all up in here. Okay, and who coming in and all that good stuff. Hold on a minute. Tajesty, I see you in here. I just caught on to what you were saying a few minutes ago. Last night when you was talking that noise, I was like, she say something about you in the army now. I'm like, what army? What is she talking about? You know that little girl coming here, she be saying all kind of stuff. And she be bam, bam, bam upside my head. And I don't realize she be done hit me until the whole thing is over. I don't pay her no attention. You gotta love her. The girl, if you only knew her story, that's why I let her hit me like she hit me. And it's all good. Every now and then I snap back, but you got to be quick on your feet to even deal with her. That's just the way it is. Good morning, Miss Aretha. How you doing, sugar? Happy holidays to everybody coming in. So what we're going to talk about this morning? First of all, congratulate them Ravens. Don't hate. Go on. Congratulate the Ravens. They played last night. Them two brothers, I ain't even realized the two brothers was playing against each other again. Jim and John Harbaugh. They're back together again, okay? Unfortunately, Jim had to take that L and John took that W. I love it when the two brothers together. It makes it even more fun. It's so challenging, okay? Then we're going to let that alone because I think the Ravens coming back on Thanksgiving. Yeah, give y'all some more entertainment. Have me biting off all my little nails I got left. That's another thing I got to do. I got to go get my pedicure. I haven't had a pedicure since the last time that I took y'all down there and we sit in the chair and we talk. Because the lady cut my toe too. She was digging in too much. We going to have a conversation today. She ain't going to be digging into my toe like that. But to just, before I get too far off into the conversation, I got something to show you, baby. Let me show you something. I'm back in the Army again today. I I sure am. Now, what you got to say about that? When I get ready to leave out of here, I'm a I'm gonna do that again. Hey, Miss Jean, all the way from the UK today. Happy belated birthday, Miss Jean. Turned 81 over here yesterday. Happy belated birthday again to you, Miss Jean. You can celebrate it from now until thy kingdom come, thy will be done when you live to be 81 years old, baby. Happy Thanksgiving, Miss V and Chat. Same to you, baby. I still ain't decided if I'm gonna take that road, because I ain't in the spirit for all that driving. That's a 6.5 hour drive. That's 365 miles. I ain't made up in my mind yet if I'm gonna do all this stuff. Somebody came in and said they brand new. Who is that? Mel. Hey, I'm new. How are you? I'm fine. Happy Thanksgiving, baby. Come on in. Everybody is welcome. You're free to speak your mind over here where we can agree and disagree and keep it moving. Hit the like button, subscribe, come on in. You're more than welcome. Sorry, I'm been under the weather for a few days. I'm still trying to get over a head cold, but nevertheless, where there's a will, there's a way. As long as I can get some words out, I'm coming. Yeah. Hey, Miss Audrey. Good morning, Miss Audrey. I tried this morning, but that place don't open up to 10. I said, man, I got things to do. I ain't got all day to sit there and wait on that. This too shall pass. I'll get there. Okay. I'm so far behind. Can't nothing catch me up now but time. Them 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I was planning on having all this done so Monday I could get out and I could take care of the business of the school. Today I could get out and take care of the business of me. Self-care. It's time to get my nails done. It's time to get the eyebrows waxed. It's my time now to get me together. You know, you can't let yourself go. You will only be old, but you're looking old too. I ain't trying to do that. And then I looked at the hair. I said, this hair is coming down again. Man, it ain't even lasted 3 weeks now. So I told y'all the first year, I'm going to let you see how much it has grown. From the time I cut it off down here to where it is now. Yeah, it's pretty long. Um, but welcome, ma'am. Okay, so we done talked about them Ravens and congratulated them on their win. That's my team, Mel, in case you didn't know. And then self-care, got to take care of yourself. If you're going to be living as long as I have, and people going to hate on you anyway, however you look, they don't realize that a body breaks down just like anything else. And you don't look, the ones that's out here talking, they don't look like they did when they was 20, 30. Okay. Once you hit 40, they start going downhill. You better try to keep them going up the hill as much as you can. I just wish I could be around when some of them who've been running their mouth could be 70 like me. And I could just sit back and look at them and say, baby, told you, life will break you down, if nothing else. The stresses of the world will break you down. Just keep on living. You don't get it yet, but you will if you stay here long enough, okay? And just go through some stuff. They ain't dealing with the stresses of life too well right now, but that's okay. That's okay. Like I say, live and learn. That's the way you got to do it. Okay, y'all hit the like button as you come through the door. Why be doggone? That's why you kept calling. Okay, I'm gonna start over then. Wow. I just saw where the thing was. I cleaned my screen and I didn't even see it. But when you were calling, you weren't saying nothing. But thank you, Miss Audrey. Okay, I'm gonna start over. Congratulations. Welcome, Mel. Um, my Ravens. Congratulations. Miss Jean. Happy belated birthday. She turned 81 last night. Okay. Welcome, Mel, a new person into the chat. Hope you like, share, and subscribe. What else we talked about? Self-care. Take care of yourself. I don't care at what age, because it's not going to show up until you start aging and getting older. Um, be sure to take care of your teeth. I got to make me an appointment for that too. It's time for me to go get my teeth clean, get them whitened again. Because I'm trying to keep, these are all mine. And I want to keep up till I'm out of here, okay? I do not want to be walking around having to keep up with no dentures, because guess what? They need to put mine in the gum. I can't. I lost a bridge. Now, if I could lose one tooth that they pull to put my braces in, y'all know I'm going to be snag a tooth walking around here, because I ain't going to keep up with them things. I have a bridge, what do you call it? That I have to put in at night, supposed to put in at night, because I grit my teeth in my sleep. And it's just like a plastic plate that you put over there. It's not a bridge. It's to protect your teeth, to keep you from getting, baby, it's in there. I can't remember all that stuff. I brush my teeth and I leave up out of there and I forget about putting that thing in. But I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to clean the screen so the screen would be nice and clean for y'all. But that's, stuff happens. And you just get over it and you keep moving. But thank you, Miss Audrey. And she was sure trying to call me. And I hadn't even looked at that mic. All right. So that's another thing we talk about. I said, happy holidays to everybody. By now, you ought to be fixing your Thanksgiving dinner, or getting it together. You ain't got but a few more days. Some things you can prepare way out in advance, put it in the refrigerator. Other things got to be cooked on that day. Now, if you're fooling with them chitlins and all them things that take days to clean and cook and all that, then power to you. I don't know if I'm going to ever clean and cook no more. I'll eat them. If they coming from the right person, then know that person is a clean person. But I can't eat everybody's chitlins, and I don't eat that many of them anymore, because that pork and my blood pressure, we don't. Mm-mm. What you mean no sound? You keep saying no sound. The mic. Okay, let me go down here. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me, because Miss Audrey keep telling me it's no sound. You hear me just fine. We can hear you. Okay. All right, Miss Audrey, they can hear me. Thank you. Thank you. Now I got to go back up. Okay. Because the mic is on. I'm going to go back up there. Okay. Okay. I don't know where I was, but thank you, Miss Audrey. She be trying, baby. But yes, I'm really in the Christmas spirit. I'm ready to take y'all to see the homes like we did the Street of Dream homes last year. We went out to Kima, to the boat show where they had all the boats decorated and lighted up. They played music, so I couldn't monetize it, but I didn't care nothing about that. I just wanted y'all to be in the Christmas spirit and see some of the homes here in the area. How now this one does it for prizes, but the whole street wins every year. Every house on the street goes all the way out. And I just stumbled across it. I didn't even know nothing about it. Then I took y'all to Old Town League City last year. We didn't go to Galveston last year, so we might go to Galveston and see if they have anything out there on the water also. There's a place in Dickinson. It's called the Light Show. We're going to go to it this year. I already told Miss Margaret. So after the Thanksgiving holidays, then we're going to start doing our lives rolling around, getting everybody into the Christmas spirit. Uh-huh. Okay. All right, we got the sound straight. Thank you, everybody. Hey, my Aaron, how you doing? What about them Ravens, baby? They showed out last night, didn't they? Now, if they just could be consistent and play like that all the time, but they not, you know, I don't know. I thought they were going to have a better year than they had this year, although they did. Why you keep saying no sound? Miss Audrey, everybody's saying I got sound. Okay, do I have sound or do I not have sound? Because Miss Audrey keep sending me a text, no sound. Let me know, y'all. Somebody got to let me know. First she was calling, saying no sound. My mic is on. Okay, thank you, Aqua Blue. Miss Audrey, they can hear me. It might be your phone. Go out and come back in again. Okay. I appreciate you though. I do. Okay, now I gotta go back up again. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. I don't want to miss nobody. I'm up here somewhere. All right. Good morning, Miss Jackie. How you doing, Miss Jackie? I'm still trying to make up my mind if I'm gonna take that road trip. And I'm supposed to let my niece know tonight. I really want to go and visit with her and her family because she's been asking me for a whole month. But I gotta get better than what I am to take that 6.5 hour road trip alone by myself. Because that trip alone is tiring. All the way down and all the way back. And I need to feel better than what I'm feeling. That's all I got to say about that. Y'all saw the Black Lives Matter too, huh? And they do. Yeah. Hmm. To just, you should like this. I'm kind of doing that African thing this morning, the African heritage this morning. Okay. What you saying? I'm ready, your lips, queen. What about my lips? There you go, to just she always be messing with me. That's Princess. Y'all just have to understand, Princess, okay? I'm reading your lips. Oh, you was reading my lips when I didn't have the sound. Well, I was trying to clean the screen so the screen would be nice and clean. Okay. I can't do nothing right for that little girl, but that's all right. I love her. Okay. All right, everybody's saying they can't hear me, but you can hear me now. Ms.V, you should start the live over. We can't. Okay, I did, Belle. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Hey, good morning, my Aqua Blue. I came on last night, baby. We had some fun. Y'all got to go back and catch that live from last night. We watched football last night, talked through the game. I told you all about my physical I had yesterday. I challenged anybody to take that physical I did yesterday, baby, to get the job. It was nothing nice. Little sore this morning too, climbing up underneath a 2 foot pole. 2 feet. That's how many? 12 inches. No, that ain't right. 12 feet. So that's 24. Okay. Yeah. And I had to get my old, as they say, she old. I am old. But I challenge you to do what I did yesterday and let me see who gonna have the old body. I told y'all age ain't nothing but a number. You gonna believe me after a while. Miss Aretha is speaking to everybody. Pieces and blessings to you. Happy holidays to everyone. Thank you, Miss Aretha. I appreciate that. Okay. Y'all sure was letting me know. I got to move faster. Ravens pulled it off. Yes, they did. Big time. I love it. And thank you for Aqua Blue was the one who made me come out here last night because I was like, man, I'm tired after taking that physical yesterday. I don't feel like being bothered. But I came on out here and I was glad I did. Hey, little wonder baby, how you doing this morning? Happy holidays, everybody coming in. Miss Audrey, you done changed to some hats and some snowman, all kind of stuff. Miss Audrey be doing the most. Hey, my Riri, I'm feeling a little bit better, a little sore today after taking that strenuous physical I took yesterday. Hit that replay from last night. I talked about it last night, what all I had to do to pass that physical. Going up underneath a 2 foot pole and not knocking the pole down, packing 50 pounds of weight, a 25-pound of weight, having to lift my leg straight out on the left side. You're not holding on to nothing. You got to balance your own body, doing the left leg, getting down on one knee, getting up, getting down on the other knee. Go catch it. You'll be impressed. I'm pressure, baby. I realize that now. Yes, ma'am, the Ravens won and did. I love it. Now they got to come on back and do it again on Thanksgiving Day. Don't be embarrassing me out here. I ain't got time for that. Mouth guard, yes, that's what it is. Statistic. Mm-hmm. Out on the road, so I'll just be listening. Your teeth have to be right. Exactly. You can't be coming out here with your teeth all messed up. And that's why a lot of them stay behind the screen, because they are messed up. I mean, I took all this much care of them all these years and spent mega money on teeth. I told y'all, my stepson, my daughter, and I had braces all at the same time. Now, back then, it was $4,000 a pop, and ain't no insurance paid for it either. And I had insurance with my husband, and I had insurance with me. That's $12,000 worth of braces walking through the house. That's the way I looked at it. Put me on payment plan, okay, and I'll pay you. You still got all your teeth at 81. That's what I'm talking about. If you take care of them, you will. You sure will. I'm listening to some blues this morning. Down home blues. What you listening to, Aaron? I love the blues, baby. The blues tells a story. It's like country and western. They got a story to tell. It don't matter if they talking about the dog next door. They'll tell a story about the dog. I love it. Come on with it. I wish so much I could play music without YouTube, striking me or hitting me with copyrights and all that stuff. For some reason, they don't want you to play the artist's music, so it is what it is. You hear me just fine, okay? Okay, everybody's saying they can hear me. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. I hope I'm not missing nobody. That's my Dixie Red. Y'all make sure y'all catch Dixie Red's live. It was very short last night, but go over and catch her live about Brittany's mom. Came over on her live last night, and she told the story of what was going on with Brittany and got some information cleared up out here on these streets about her child, okay? I appreciate that Yo-Yo having her on last night because she does not have a channel. All right. Okay, everybody's telling you go out and come back in. That's by Calvin. Hey, Calvin, how you doing this morning? So, y'all, yesterday, I haven't had time to really look into it real deep, but there's a new debit card out there, okay? I bank at a credit union. I've been at the credit union I'm at for now since 1979. I started to work for Amoco July 1979. I did 20 years there as a lab analyst and a purchaser. They now have grown so much, so fast and so big. They all over the area. And even when I moved out of the area, wherever I ever lived, I was able to do share branching and keep that same bank account without opening up a new bank account everywhere I moved to. So yesterday they hit me with an email. They have a new debit card, okay? And the debit card can be used for purchases just like a regular debit card. The difference is you don't have to pay for the purchases for 30 days. So it's like used like a credit card. But the big difference is between, because they have a credit card down there too that I have. But the big difference is that if you have automatic deposits that come into that bank, which I do, I have 3 automatic deposits that come into that bank every month. They would automatically take it out of the money that is coming in on the money you have in there without you doing anything. And you have 30 days with a very low interest rate, much lower than the credit card. It was like 1.5%. So it's almost like they making money on it, depending on the purchases, the amount of the purchase. But yet they're extending you 30 days to pay for it. A regular debit card, they extract the money as soon as you do something. So I thought that's pretty good. Y'all need to check at your banks, at your credit card, your credit union, and see if they have anything like that. Because that's a big help during these times. A lot of people are struggling coming out of the pandemic. I don't care what you making. Your bills were based on what you were making, what's your income coming in. So if you happen to have gotten laid off, lost your job, missed a few paychecks, had to go into your savings, maybe pull some money out of your fidelity fund or whatever kind of fund you may have had, it set you back a little bit. You got to remember everything tripled since the pandemic also. So your money is not going as far as it used to go. If you retired like me, your retirement is not going any further because you're not getting a raise on your retirement. It's fixed. That's what they call a fixed income. You get Social Security like me, you might get a raise every now and then, but by the time you get the raise, you can't see it because the cost of insurance, Medicare, isn't gone up. So that just like you got the raise, but you don't see the raise because it's paying for the Medicare. And they got it, look, they got it fixed like that where you're not going to see the difference in the money. You're not. The cost of living is steady going up 3 times. We didn't pay that much for gas. We didn't pay that much for food. We didn't pay that much for housing. Here in Texas, housing was always a big bang. You got a lot of housing for your money. Not anymore. And to rent here is twice as much as owning a house here. Let's say you pay $1,500 to rent. Okay. You can go out there and get a house note for less than $1,000. Brand new. Here. A $200,000 house and up is going to be less than to pay for a 1-bedroom apartment here. Fact. Okay. So we're going to talk about that a little bit this morning too. People got in trouble with their credit. Maybe they had the money coming in, but they didn't have it when their bill was due. It only takes one time to get late on your bill. Now people will hit you with 50 and 60 points and lower your credit score. You can pay your bills all your life on time and still never get to where you need to be. Right now, anything from a 720 to 800 plus is considered good. Anything less than that is just like average. You get past 600, you might be able to get it, but your interest rate is gonna be so high you might can't pay for it, or you gonna double pay for it. So it's just a mess out there right now. I don't see it getting no better either. I do see where a lot of government benefits for those people who've been living off the system. I would suggest to you now, that we got a new president coming in January. I really don't think he's gonna let you live off the system like that. I think you better get up. I think you better find you a job. I don't know about all this government assistance anymore. He's really not into you living off the government. He has other plans for government money, okay? So food stamps, Florida, he's already started cutting, okay? It's just a matter of time. You know how much funny I looked the other day, they said on the TV, if you're a family of 4, it will cost you $700 just to go and get enough food. I'm not trying to make you full no more. Okay? I'm just talking about enough for you to survive. $700 for a family of 4. And how long is that going to last? Now, you can't be putting all them snacks and all that stuff in there like you used to. You need to go home and cook now. Well, you have some leftovers for them children to eat. You when a bag of potato chips costing you $5, baby. Let me get on down, see what y'all saying. Miss V, I'm okay. Those are old and you just not seeing it. I'm fine. You are late reading it. I'm sorry. Okay. 6 hours was a bit much to drive. It never was before Aqua Blue, but I have to consider my age now. I mean, I used to break off in the middle of the night, leave here at 3 o'clock in the morning. So by the time they wake up and have breakfast, I'll be driving up just in time for breakfast. I don't do that no more. When you get a little older, you get a little wiser, you get a little bit more wisdom. You just think a little bit different, okay? I have left here in the ice, me and my daughter. One time, I spin around in the road. I had a little 5-speed silica back in the day. And that thing, when I shift gears, it started spinning. All I could do is I had her buckle up, and I was just like, hold on, baby. I knew to turn the wheel loose and let it do what it do, and I tried to keep it in the road. That's it. Pulled over, got myself back together. We were coming over a bridge, and it was very slick. We were out there early in the morning. Nobody hadn't been through to kind of break up the slickness, the ice on the road. I did. The Lord pulled me on through. I've been through some stuff. I ain't lying. Yeah. Good morning, Linda. How you doing, sugar? Let me get on down here and read a little bit more of y'all saying. I'm trying to get to the Ravens game this weekend. Oh, you going, huh, Aqua Blue? That's going to be a home game at M&T. Baby, I miss going to the stadium. That's the one thing I miss about living in Catonsville. Going to them Ravens games. That would be so much fun. It would be so cold out there. But we had season tickets up in that corner, where them ramps got the covers on them. We were up in the corner. So it kind of protected the wind. But we have sit out there where we had to scrape the ice off the bleachers. I ain't never understood that. Why they have outdoor stadiums up in the north where it's cold, and then here in the south where it's hot, we got indoor stadiums with air conditioners. I don't get it, but okay. Hey, Miss Deborah Silver, good morning. How you doing? Ms.V, me and my sister said you're very pretty. Thank you. I appreciate that, Mayor. I do the best I can for a woman my age, okay? And I've tried to keep myself up all my life. And long as I can, I am, okay? When I can't no more, just look at the pictures and say I did the best I could do with what I was given. That's all you can do, okay? But I appreciate that. On down. Hit that like button. Yeah, y'all need to do better with the like button. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Miss Joy, good morning. There's my Reba. Still no Edward, y'all. Oh, I can't. Tell Edward to please come in and just speak to chatting with Ms.V. He ain't got to speak to nobody else. Just come speak to Auntie. That's what I'm needing. I'm in Florida wishing y'all a happy holiday. Well, baby, you down there in the Sunshine State. You be safe too and enjoy yourself. And tell my Edward what I said. Just come in and say, hey, Auntie, I'm doing fine. Happy holidays. That's all I need from him. I miss him. Uh, let's see, Aaron. Them blues are stomping this morning. All right now, Aaron. You gonna get me in trouble out here. You gonna make me turn that radio on. I ain't gonna try to do that. And when you trying to mess up my channel, I've been out here struggling, trying to pick up folks and trying to bring up topics that they want to talk about. And here you talk about this music this morning. You know I like music. Come on now, Aaron. They are playing Neckbone Lady by Miss Connie. I don't know if I ever heard Neckbone Lady. Now they playing Meat and Potatoes by Earl Gaines. I done heard that one. I got that one. I done heard that one. Okay. Hey, Miss Jean. Speaking to Miss Jackie. Okay. TNT is in the building. Hello. How you doing, TNT? And chat. Okay. I would be nice if someone was going with you, Miss V. It don't drive long distance anymore by myself. Well, it's the holidays. A lot of people are going with their family. Like Miss Margaret is going out to her son's house in Houston. I could stop by and pick up my friend on the Texas line. She's about half the distance. She's about 3 hours away from me. Remember my friend Sid, who works at Southern University in Shreveport, lives right on the Texas line. I visited her last summer and did a lot of lives from her house. But the difference is Sid is going to want to come back the next day. She has no use for our hometown whatsoever. Her mother is in a convalescent home there. And she was a school teacher with my mom, and she's still alive. And she's in a convalescent home there. So she goes down and do praise and worship at the convalescent home and see her mom. And once she's done that and do everything she needs to do for her mom, she ready to get up out of there. She don't want to spend no nights and all that stuff there. So that won't work. And everybody else that I know now is going to be with their family. So, and the rest of my family will be leaving for Birmingham tomorrow. So it's just my niece and my nephew. And the reason he didn't go is because that's the mayor nephew. He caught COVID. So that's the reason why he stayed behind. And then my niece is not wanting to go because that's the one that just lost her son this year, her only son. You remember I took y'all down to Louisiana and took y'all to the house. We went out on the bayou. I showed you moss and everything. That was her son's funeral that weekend. So she's just wanting to kind of just stay at home with her immediate family. So that's another reason why I want to go down there to be with her. But I don't know. Like I said, I just got to work through it and get my mind right if I'm going to do it. Hello, sister. I don't have my glasses on. I understand about them glasses. I got the lens from the cataract surgery in my eyes. But if you don't keep them lens damp, they'll have your vision all blurred. I got to put some kind of eye wash in there every day. Uh-huh. Your friend in the safe zone is on now. Oh, okay. All right. Renee is in the building. Good morning, Ms.V. I agree. You are beautiful and enjoy visiting with you. Thank you, Renee. I appreciate that. Okay, getting on down. Hi, Linda. Good morning. Happy holidays to you. Hey, my Bama. Did you drink some tea? I did, Bama. I did. This is what I had this morning. Hey, Davy Johnson. Good morning. Welcome to Chatting with Ms. V. Okay, so I wrote a few notes down here about doing your credit repair. I want to make sure I spoke to everybody, and then I'm going to get off of here because I got to go on and hit Pearland. Oh, no, wait, hold on. All right. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. I had it together. All right, so yeah, I just threw it right here because I'm just going to play off my notes. Okay, so they've always told you to pay your bills on time. And that's good. You need to, because if you don't pay them on time, they sure going to start striking you, okay? But that's not all you need to do either. Get caught up on your past due. Whatever it takes. I can't tell you how to do it because I don't know what your bills are. Me, I would take the ones, if I had little bitty bills with big interest rate on them, I would look at the interest rate, the money I'm paying on those bills, and I'd get rid of those first, okay? And then if you just got some little small ones that you paying $20 or $30 on, look at the amount, $100, $200. Man, get that big one, a small amount this month, and get rid of that one, or get rid of those. And then you could take that money and start paying more on the big ones. Maybe do a consolidation where you only have one note instead of 100 over here, 20 over here, 200 over there. Add that all up and see if you can consolidate all that stuff and go on get through with it and have one smaller note than having all these different bills. I can't stand that. It's just too much. I have too much mail anyway, much less all these bills coming in here. I mean, there are bills that you're going to pay for the rest of your life. You got to have somewhere to stay. You got to have something to drive. You got to have some insurance on it. You got to eat. You got self-care. You got bills that you just going to have. Then I don't need all them extra bills coming up in here. I don't. Okay. I think my thing froze on me. Oh no, hold on. Let me see if I can get it unfroze. Sometimes when these trolls come in here, they did. It froze. Yo said, Bam, and I spoke to David. Okay, Aaron is still playing his music, playing Right Street, Wrong Turn by Lil Milton. Do you know I met him, Lil Milton Camel. We're going to get back to the credit. He was going with my girlfriend, VJ, who comes in the chat from my hometown from time to time. We went to school together. She had an older sister named Barbara West. She has some music out here on YouTube. She's passed away. She played with Lil Milton for a long time. She sung in his background, but she also has a couple of records of her own. Look up Barbara West, Aaron. She's from my hometown. When she came back after she stopped singing on the road with Lil Milton Camel, she moved into my mom's house after my mom died. She was the first one that rented my mom's house. And I've known her since I was a little girl. She was like a big sister to me. And Lil Milton used to come to her house sometimes, especially around the holidays. That's how I met him. A little girl. Me and her sister were classmates, and we played together from house to house all the time. Yep. It's a small world out here. But look up Barbara West and Lil Milton Camel. They were together for years. Yeah. I think they even have a daughter together. Her oldest daughter, I think, is his daughter. Yeah. Happy holidays to everybody from TNT. I'm excusing myself, everyone. Have a blessed day. Okay, Elaine, thank you for coming over. I appreciate that. Truly grateful for knowing how to budget and have some cushion money saved up. It takes time too. Where you really start messing up is when you get out there on your own for the first time, and these people start offering you all these credit cards when you're in college. They'll have you $100,000 worth of debt. I had to pop my daughter on the arm. Girl, you don't need no credit card. I gave you a credit card. I put $1,000 on there in case you're out there on the road and something happens to your vehicle. You have a flat. You can use the card, okay? This girl was running down there buying clothes. She's going to the movie. She's buying breakfast every morning. I said, okay, watch me snatch my card from you. Now, I done went up there to the credit union and gave you a card, but you got money in your pocket for stuff like that you doing, your little entertainment. But then you out here living like, I don't know who you think you are. You ain't no Rockefeller. Better try to rock your fella and go get you a job. If I'm not giving you enough and I'm putting money into your account every month, well, not every month. I was actually putting in there every week because I was in the beauty shop then. So every week I got paid. I put money in there. I paid your truck note. You had a brand new Azuzu Rodeo Edition in college, $40,000. That's what it cost because it was pre-ordered for somebody else who didn't get it, and you convinced me and your daddy. And we went up there like a fool and got it. So I'm paying for that. I'm paying for insurance on it. You living off campus in an apartment. And I'm putting money in there for you to spend, and you got $1,000 on a credit card, and you want me to pay for that too. You got me rocking now. When I get to rocking, things ain't going good, okay? We had to have a little conversation. We had to cut up that little card because you don't know how to act. Let me go and pay this out. And you're going to have to live off the money you get. And if that ain't enough, go get you a job, okay? So she went down there and she got her a job at Walgreens for a minute. Back there, pharmaceutical technician, you know, with them people that help back there with the pharmacy stuff. She got tired of going to work. All of a sudden, it was enough money in her account. Ain't that amazing? Mm-hmm. Spoil ass. Okay. Good morning, gospel singer. How you doing, baby? Today, I thank God for today is a day my firstborn son was born, and I'm wishing my oldest son a happy 17th birthday, Krishan Darnell Clark from Shabuta, Mississippi. Okay, we talked about that and where it is, because I've been across Mississippi, but I've never been there. Uh-uh. I live alone and budget myself with my grocery bill monthly. Only treat myself twice a month, and you can save lots. I certainly have. You can. If you really get a foothold on what you spending, stop doing it with cash. You don't know where it went when you do it with cash. Ain't nobody keeping up with no receipts. If you do everything on that debit card, you'll know exactly where you spend it, and you'll know exactly when it's time to shut it down. Because you'll see the money coming out as soon as you're spending it. About the next day. Kendall, Ms.V, you always have fantastic stories. You are a fantastic lady. Lady with wit and humor. Thank you. Thank you, Kendall. I appreciate that. And welcome. Hello to everyone I miss speaking to individually, says Miss Audrey. Okay, let me go on and tell you a little bit more about this credit stuff. Keep your balances low within your budget. Don't you go out there spending this Christmas like you done lost your mind. Uh-uh. Pull names in your family so you only have to buy one or two gifts. That's better than trying to buy each one of these, because these kids these days, they don't like no anything. They want them big old expensive games and all that stuff. Ain't nobody got no money to be spending on. How many children you got? You got 5 children, and they telling you what they want. We pulled names long time ago. Too many children in the family. They all grown now with children. So I'm supposed to do all your children. We just came to the point where we can buy for ourselves and you can buy for your children. We don't need to do all that. You're taking the meaning out of Christmas, making folks broke. No, we're not gonna do it like that, baby. Y'all better come up with something where everybody can be happy. Okay? Start doing things together, having fun like that, making a meaningful Christmas instead of spending the money and then the gift is broke. It's in the trash. They don't forget about you then. But make some lasting memories around the holidays. It ain't about toys and all that stuff anyway. Jesus is the reason for the season. Keep that in your head. You'll be better off. You won't be broke. I thank God for every day for my oldest son, because even though he has autism, he makes me smile, and they do. Why you think I like working with them kids so much? Ear to ear, because he has my talent, singing ability. He's going to go far in this world. A lot of them have musical skills and great artists. That's what I've seen with mine. They can either sing very, very good, or they can draw like nobody's business. I have a couple of them will be great mechanics. They love working with their hands, putting things, tearing stuff apart, putting things back together again. Yeah. I had the pleasure to give final care to my late little Milton. It was an honor, as I remembered my parents playing his music and other blues singers. Yes, I loved them together. Have you ever heard of Barbara West, the solo singer? She was his background. Yeah, it was Lil Milton Cameron and Barbara West for years. And it's amazing that she grew up in my little hometown. She started off in the gospel choir in church. And I don't know even know how they connected. She was also with another guy from my hometown who went out to California. His name was Tucson McCall. And his father was a minister. He was hell on the organ, and he could sing. And she sung with him in local clubs there around Monroe. But then she left him, and when she got with Little Milton, she was on the road all the time. And we would only see her like when they weren't booked a show or something like that. Yeah. But it's amazing that the people that we know in common. Deep D, thank you for the I don't know what that is. I guess it's a super sticker. I appreciate that, baby. Thank you so much. Um, okay, did you do two? I just saw one. I know it's in a different currency, so I don't know how much it is, but whatever it is, I thank you. Hit the like button for him. Hey, Blue True. Amen, Lady V. Keep them balances low. That's my 2025 goal. Get rid of all them darn credit cards. You really don't need but one, two at the most. If you can go to the bank, like my card had 10,000 on it. If I couldn't get around and do what I needed to do with 10,000, I ain't need to be there. Once I became on a fixed income and retired, and my husband left, I told them people, you better drop that thing down to 5,000. I can be all right with 5,000. I don't need no 10,000. I can't see myself going up there trying to pay them people. I got to go get it out of my savings. That's $10,000 less I got in there. I got to go get it out the Fidelity Fund. I'm depleting that. I'm trying to hold on that for my grandchildren. No, y'all ain't going to mess me up. Y'all ain't messed me up so far. I don't see myself getting messed up like that. No, drop it down. I don't want 10,000 because I might just get weak in the flush and see something I really like and go up there and get it. Then I got to sit up here on a fixed income trying to figure it all out. Not me. Good morning, 00. Where you been, sugar? And stop transferring from one debit card to another debit card. You're not going nowhere. You're just moving money that you owe from this one to that one. You robbing Peter to pay Paul when you do that. Don't do that. Get rid of them. That's the best way I done told you. Now, consolidate them where you have one, no, coming in on all of them to get rid of them. Pay off the smaller ones, get that money out the way, or pay out the ones that's got the higher interest rate because you paying more money on those cards. But I'm telling you, in 2025, I want my sugar woogers to be debt free over here. You got enough debt. Just living every day. Come on now. Hey, Looney Tunes, good morning. How you doing? Hi, my go-getter. How you doing, sugar? You sure are pretty. That's a pretty picture of you. Let's see. Everybody speaking to you, 00 and go-getter and Looney Tunes. All right, what else we gonna do? Don't close paid off accounts. I had to learn this. All right. It will actually reduce your availability to get credit. Now, what else I had to learn was I had stuff on my credit report that was holding my credit store account back. Because guess what? When the last time we had a Sears? When the last time you seen a Montgomery Wards? Huh? They were still on my credit report. Open line of credit, and the stores closed down. Get them off of there. It might drop it a few points, okay? But at least it's not stopping you from getting the credit you need. You just got to actually get those 3 credit reports and stop and take a look at them. Stop paying all these people all this money to fix your credit when you can fix it yourself. How many times you sit down and you take a look at it? You should do it at least once a year. It may be stuff on there that's not even yours, that's holding you down. Take a look at it. Order all 3 of them. Sit yourself down with a big chief tablet and a number 2 pencil. Old school. Forget that computer. Okay? It's only as good as what you put into it. Now, if you like my ex-husband, he did everything on the computer. That man could go back and get a light bill from last year and compare it to this year and put you a big old note up on the refrigerator, highlighted in yellow, and ask you why the energy bill is more this year than it was last year. I, I can't with him. We ain't together. Okay. All right. Okay. Uh, I just requested for one of mine to be lowered. My friend said I should not have done that. What's your thought on that? Don't, unless you have to. If you got the discipline enough not to use it, see, I felt like I ain't gonna have that kind of discipline. And I'm not into no major purchases right now anyway. I might be by the end of the year or the middle of the year, but not right now. So I just looked at it and I was like, no, this will stop me from moving on, doing what I got to do. Because you got to have borrowing power. Almost any wealthy person will tell you that. Use somebody else's money. Don't use your own. Keep yours. You don't know what's going to come up. Okay? Working Ms.V 2 jobs, baby. All right. I ain't mad at you either. Ms.V working at 70 years old, baby. Yeah, because I don't want to sit up here out here begging y'all talking about, oh, y'all, I saw this new bedroom suit I want, and let's have a cash out party. My bills due. Let's have a cash out party. No, I want people to give if they want to give, if they have it to give. No, that's not my story. Okay? I ain't come to YouTube for that. Nope. I'm due for me long as I can do for me and going on about my business. Um, Looney Tunes speaking to everybody. Okay, let's get on. I love your earrings, Auntie. Thank you. I found these earrings. You know my little favorite beauty supply store where I go to get my hair when I get my hair braided. They were there, like $4.99, something like that, and they would, and they liked. Uh-huh. And I said, I like that. Black lives do matter. They matter to me. Okay, let's see what else we're not going to do. Keeping them open as unused can show you can manage scores wisely. See what I'm saying? So I didn't feel like maybe, lots can pop up where at this age, people are leaving me. Might want to go get me a plane ticket and fly out. At the last minute, those plane tickets are going to be high. Sometimes I can, call up a friend who I know got some buddy pass. Sometimes I don't want to fly no buddy. No ma'am. I don't. Because buddy is you the last one if they got a seat for you. I've gone to Los Angeles on a buddy pass back in the day before I even worked for the airlines and got stuck in Houston. Instead of coming all the way back to my house, which I lived in Texas City at the time, I spent the night in a hotel. Got up the next morning, was able to catch a flight. I don't do them buddy passing no more. I don't have time for that. So you might have to charge an expensive ticket. And you want to go to whatever it is. It could be an illness. It could be a child graduating. Anything. Them plane tickets, especially around the holidays, and them last minute tickets, they gonna be high. Okay. All right. Y'all saw where Spirit is filed for bankruptcy too. Built on the same program, planes are the same, just painted a different color, Southwest Airlines. But apparently something didn't happen right, okay? So if you see these big companies going down, what that tell you? You need to pay attention to your own finances. You ain't got time to be worried about nobody else. They ain't got time to be worried about you. They out here worrying about you and that life falling apart. Let them. But we over here, we gonna take care of us, okay? Make sure we got our business in order. Yeah. Uh, Shatika, to God be the glory. Always. Hey, Shatika, welcome, baby. I went and locked the rest of them. Okay, Miss Aretha? Smart move. I'm going to tell y'all something else I got to do over the holidays. Y'all get to that Social Security office. People is messing with your stuff these days. I just told y'all somebody tried to open up an account, did open up an account in my name. Used my Social Security number. And the man called me congratulating me on opening up a account and no frauds. Like, I ain't never opened up no account and no frauds, babe. And at the time it was open, I'm on the clock down there at the school. I told them, y'all better close that account down. And then they sent a debit card out in my name. You better close it. So I got to get down there and password it. Yeah, because these people here is doing too much. They don't want to figure out how to go to work. They want to figure out how you can go to work and they can scam off of you. I can't with these folks. All these tricks and games gonna get them in trouble. What's up, Pierre? How you doing? Smooth, Ms.V. Yeah, laid back, baby. I told y'all that from the beginning. Not a care. Put my own. That's it. I ain't got time to be bothered with nobody else. It's take too much out of my life to take care of me. I'm glad apartment management reports your payment to the credit report. They do. And here is a choice. They can or they don't. We have a choice here. I told them report it. Because y'all get y'all money way ahead of time. They got it yesterday. When the first? Next week. They always get it ahead of time. So report it. Okay? That's why you need LifeLock. Okay, Jay. Somebody else mentioned LifeLock to me too. I ain't did it yet. And I be working on it. That job that I had took up so much of my time. Now I want to work with special needs kids, but I don't want to work. It felt like I was only getting 3 or 4 hours sleep and I was right back up at it again. And I knew I had to have something on the resume of working with them. So that's all I could find at the last minute. And I did it to get to where I am now. Now I'm happy where I am now. I feel like I'm making the money I should be making. I don't have to work but 8 hours unless I choose to. Like they said, there's plenty of overtime out there. Unless I'm made to. I ain't trying to do all that either. But it gets me back up to where I was, the kind of money I was making, and I ain't got to work hard for it. If I can hit $100,000 a year at my age and don't have to do much to do it, shoot, that's good for me. Okay. I think wait a minute. I think $39.99 TNT a month. Oh, you asking how much is LifeLock? It's worth it. $39.99, that's $40. Okay. I love paying my bills ahead of time, like having good credit. Hey, Miss Carolyn, good morning. You at the doctor's appointment? Listen, okay, Miss Carolyn, I hope all turns out well for you. Audrey, I am the same way. I don't like to wait until the last minute. That makes me nervous. And then, I don't know how people do that. You go and they have bills just piled up. You don't know when the people gonna knock on your door and tell you to get out. Look, I gotta have somewhere to lay my head at night. I got to know my car gonna start when I go out there, and if something is wrong with it, then I know I can take it and get it fixed. I can get a nut. There's just certain things in life that just have to happen. Okay, where I live and what I drive need to work. Okay, yeah. Too many inquiries over time can negatively affect or impact your credit scores. Don't be letting them people go off in there pulling your credit all in. Know if it's soft or know if it's hard. Hard is going to go against you big time. And if they do, then do it all at the same time. Hi from Spain. Hello, VV. How you doing? Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Don't pull a hard inquiry this month. Go do another. No. Say, for instance, you out there and you going to get a car. And maybe you go to 3 or 4 different dealerships. Do it all in the same week where they can see that you're comparing prices. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Because they're going to look at your FICO score. And that's the system that they can look at to see that you are comparing stuff. So keep that in mind also. What else? Have a mix of credit types also. That's another thing they're going to look at on your credit score. Installment loans, credit cards. Don't just have all them credit cards out there, opening up all them lines of credit. For some reason, They just been sending credit cards. I don't even know these banks. I don't even know these places. It's like, where y'all got my name from? All of a sudden, every day I go down there. You have an open line of credit to this. I have an open line of tearing your ass up. I don't need it, okay? So I don't even open it up. I'm happy with what I got. I can afford what I got. It's not gonna make me overspend. I've got it to where I can handle it. Pay your bills first. Everyone start now. Don't let Black Friday sales get you down now, because all they did is lower it down a little bit to the price that it should have been anyway. It was overpriced from the beginning. Black Friday, oh, it's gonna be this price, but then you're gonna have to pay for whatever the price is. Okay, so you found this TV that used to be 1,000. It's only $400 or $500. It's half the price this time, or maybe lower. You still gotta pay it. Can you afford it? Sometimes you just got to say no, and it's okay to say no to yourself. Yes, paying bills is like brushing my teeth. Exactly. You made them, pay them. My dad always told me, don't go up there get them folks money if you can't give it back. Because sooner or later it's going to catch up with you, and they ain't going to have no problem telling you, no, not at all. You're going to go out there looking real sad. But did you really need it? So you got needs and you got wants, and you got to be able to discern the difference in whether it's a need or whether it's a want. A lot of things you want, you can wait on them. It ain't a need. Ms.V, you seem, wait a minute. Ms.V, you seem to be doing better today. Yeah, a little bit. Did you do your hot toddy? I did. Drink plenty of fluids and get plenty of rest during your break. Okay. Got my water here. I just ain't been drinking it while I was on here. And I had my coffee. At this age, Ms. V, material items is not important. No, it's not, 00. You had all your life to do that. And most people at this age, they downsizing anyway. Don't nobody care nothing about all that stuff. I don't want to clean up all that stuff. I be looking around in here now, and I say, yeah, it's cute. It look nice. But then my ass got to get up and go dust it. Or I got to pay somebody to come in here and clean it. I don't be needing. That's why I get rid of stuff. But this is the bad habit I got. I get rid of stuff. How many times y'all saw me get rid of stuff since I've been in here and changed stuff around? I got to get out of there, because you turn around and you just buying it back again. Now get real with yourself, Miss V, when it comes to decorating and making things and changing things up and stuff. Excellent, Jackie. That sure feels good. What feel good? I paid off all my credit this year going into the new year free. Oh, what a feeling. I've been there many times, Miss Jackie. First time was when I got my children out the house. I was debt free. Then the next time I had bought that Mercedes, that was $120,000. When I got through paying for it, debt free, because I paid off the house we were living in. When I left Emmerco, I took money out of my savings plan and I said, I'm getting rid of this house note. I don't want no house note. So I didn't have a house note for almost 12 years. Good feeling. Okay. Then I was debt free again when I met my husband. I'm becoming debt free again this year. But 2025, no bills, baby. Go on and add it again. And this time, I'm going to keep it that way. I don't need no bills now. I'm too old for bills. And that's excellent, Miss Jackie. We know you feel great. Okay, let's see what else we're going to do. Car loans, I don't give a damn what they say. As you get older, y'all remember I had an Infinity. My husband had a brand new, what was it? Denali, Yukon, Denali, whatever it was. That's the one he had the wreck in. That one was new. People was out here saying, oh, that old Infinity. Baby, that truck was like 12 years old with only 120,000 miles on it, because it sit on the driveway almost 10 years that I was up in Baltimore. When I left here, it was new. Okay? I had it shipped up on a truck. All right? Friend of mine had a car company who came from the South to Baltimore. He put it up on there with the new cars, and they delivered it to my house for $800. It's cheaper than driving it up there. Why was I worried about a truck that sit on the driveway all day and all night, almost every day, unless I went somewhere in the day when he was working? And I'm working for Hertz, and I'm driving their cars. See how people get in your business and they don't know what they talking about, but yet they riding in an old hoopty and worried about yours. We could get any car as a manager off that lot we want to drive. Keep it for a whole week, get on that computer, turn it in, and get you another one. That's why the truck sit on the driveway. I didn't need it. I was driving in theirs. Stay out of people's business in 2025 that you don't know nothing about. And stop making your summation and getting your life and worry about what you driving, how you living, and you be better off. You keep saying you can't tell my story. Let's see. I have a relative go to the grocery store 3 times a week, told her she's spending lots of money. Then she eats out 4 times a week. Eating out costs too. I have been guilty of that for the last year and a half, eating out, not having enough time. On the weekends, busy trying to have a little life and keeping my house up. I'm gonna have time because I'm gonna be here every day now. She can't accept advice, so I'm done. Leave her alone. Okay? When she go down, she going down. It ain't gonna be you. Y'all just gotta be more consistent with looking at the money you are spending. Am I spending this money wisely? Do I really have this money to spend? Good morning, Adil from England. Hello, you sub. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. I used to have another couple that came in from England. All right, but you got timed out. I don't know what you did. And Miss Audrey say, But anyway, uh, be consistent in it. And I guarantee you, within a year, you can have most of that stuff knocked out because I've done it before. That's how I know you can. If your income is like mine, since my husband has passed, it has fluctuated. When he first passed, I lived off of mine. Then when I got his settlement, I'm like, you're not gonna get nothing else from him. Baby, you better put that back for hard times. You don't know how long you're gonna live and you don't know what you're gonna go through. You better live off of yours. Okay? I was thankful I had some to live off of. A lot of people don't even have a retirement. They don't get Social Security. They don't have any other income coming in other than what you see out here. And if they do have it coming in, it's very small. You can look at how they living. It's not that much. So live by your own. Live by what you are making. Don't worry about what nobody else got and what they doing. Let the other people worry about that. You do you. You'll be better off. I don't know nothing about nobody, how they living and what they got, and don't care. I only worry about me and how I'm living and what I got. Because in the end, who gonna pay for it? Okay. And what they gonna do if you lose it? They gonna help you? Hell no, they gonna be out here talking about you and laughing at you. And they ain't never had it. Ain't that sad? It was a mistake, Adil. Sorry. You be back in 5 minutes, please. Oh, okay. Adil, don't go nowhere. Miss Audrey made a mistake. I didn't see nothing you had said, but I let my moderators do my moderating. Okay, but stay right there, baby. Don't go nowhere. She made a mistake and time you out. 5 minutes, okay? All right. If you open up several new accounts in a short period of time, it can lower your credit score. See, it's just so much to it. I had to learn this over life. What information I'm giving to you right now, go research it. But it was a life lesson to me. My mama didn't do that. My mama didn't use no credit cards. They used cash money when we were coming up. And if they ain't have the cash money, we didn't get it. Like my mama got paid once a month when she was teaching school. In the beginning, it was towards the end of her career when she got started getting paid every 2 weeks. So daddy was making money every day. But mama only made money once a month. So if it was something you wanted, you could go tell mama, but she was going to tell you, baby, you got to wait till the end of the month. Okay? Bills got to be paid. Daddy might walk in and say, oh, I made $300 a day. I made $400 a day. I made $1,000 a day. I got it. You never knew. He was a farmer. He might have sold vegetables that day to Safeway, Piggly Wiggly, A&P. Maybe he made $300 or $400 on the vegetables. You didn't never know what he was going to make until the end of the season when the cotton farm came in. That was his crop. That is where he made his money. He might have made $40,000. He might have made $50,000 just on cotton. Okay? But the rest of it throughout the year was his truck patching, his gardens, pulling people out of ditches who was drunk at night down there, doing a wild thing. Mr. Brown, I need $100. Okay? Get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, get on his tractor, go down there and pull them out. Daddy was a hustler. We never went hungry. We never went without. His family was everything to him. But he taught me, both of them, how to value things, how to take care of things, and how to go out there and get it legally. Okay? Because it ain't going to do you no good when you're in jail. You don't want your record tarnished like that. If you're so smart, you could think of how you could do it. You don't need nobody to tell you nothing. Sit down and figure out what you're good at and go for it. There's a lot of things in life I never thought I could do till I tried it. I ain't know nothing about when I left Amoco. I'm secure. I'm making this 100K a year. I got the benefits, everything. But when I made up my mind, I was walking away from that because I was sick of that and I was tired of breathing all them chemicals and people wasn't living to retirement. I never in my wildest dreams thought I'd be able to do hair for 17 years and be successful at it and have the biggest black-owned beauty shop, barber shop out there on Nassau Road. But I did it. Nobody can't tell me what I can do and what I can't do. You don't know me. You don't know what I have done. You don't know me, period. Do you. Till you can do what I've already done, like I said yesterday. Can't tell me nothing. TNT said, yes, it's very important. Ms.V, your thumbs up looking good. Come on, Bushwatchers, join in. This is good teaching. Love it. All right. Thank you, Miss Audrey. So you got 3 credit unions out there. 3 credit scores out there that you can look at. Credit bureaus. You got TransUnion, you got Equifax, and you got Experian. Pull all 3 of them. This year, we set goals last year. We set some more goals this year. We're going to become financially stable over here this year, okay? Miss Jack has already done it. The rest of us, we're going to get there too, okay? Pull them. Take a look at it. Dispute those things that's on there that should not be on there. Then start looking at those bills you got and start getting them down. I guarantee you, if you stay true to the cause within a year, you'll be good. You'll be sitting back, relaxed, out here on this virtual ride of a lifetime, enjoying yourself and having fun. I guess nobody had no questions. Good morning, Sting. Just waking up. But I got to get out of here. I've been out here an hour and 22 minutes. So I got to get out of here now and go get my fingerprints, so I can finish off for the job. I'm a hustler as well. Out at side gig now. See what I'm talking about? If you can cook, you can make money. You can bake a cake, you can make money. Do you realize that? You could be an event planner. It's just so much. You just got to stop and think about it, people. You ain't got to do all this old hustling the wrong way and taking from this one and scamming that one. Get up off your can. Use your brain. That's all you got to do. You'll catch the replay. I appreciate this thing, but check out your own credit scores. Go to those 3, order them, sit down. You can look at them online, A lot of times they free out there. Control the credit formulas used in determining an individual credit scores. And that will be those three: TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful day. Happy holidays again. If you're taking off on the road traveling, be careful out there. The life you save may be your own. Let's have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I'll try to see y'all again this afternoon. And hopefully I have a voice to come out here and talk to y'all. If not, I might learn sign language. Okay? So take care. Love you much. Talk to you later. Have a great day.